رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر وتؤمنون بالله قل إن كان آباؤكم وأبناؤكم وإخوانكم وأزواجكم وعشيرتكم وأموال اقترفتموها وتجارة تخشون كسادها ومساكن ترضونها هذا إليكم من الله ورسوله وجهاد في سبيله فتربصوا حتى يأتي الله والله لا يهدي الفاسقين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري وهل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. My respected elders and my dear brothers and sisters, I welcome all of you with Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
May peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of Almighty God. It is a pleasure and honor for me to be giving a talk in the Ghanim al-Harafi Mosque. And the topic of my talk today is the Muslim's choice, Dawah or destruction. Before we dwell into the topic, let us understand what is the meaning of the Arabic word Dawah. The people who are coming from the Indian subcontinent, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, when they hear this word Dawah or Dawat, they start thinking of mutton biryani or chicken biryani. Dawat or Dawah doesn't mean an invitation to a lunch party or a dinner party. Dawah or Dawat means only an invitation. And today we'll be speaking about Dawat al-Islam, the invitation to Islam. And an invitation can only be given to an outsider. Therefore, Dawat al-Islam specifically means inviting the non-Muslims toward Islam. When we speak about Islam to Muslims, getting them closer to Islam, the more appropriate word is Islam. Islam means to repair, to improve. So when we speak about Islam or giving more information about Islam to the Muslims, the more appropriate Arabic word is Islam. And when we give information or try to invite the non-Muslims towards Islam, the more appropriate Arabic word is Dawah. Though this word Dawah is synonymously used for both inviting non-Muslims and giving the message of Islam to Muslims. But specifically Dawah means inviting the non-Muslims towards Islam, and Islam means inviting or correcting the Muslims, getting them closer to Islam. So today, we'll be discussing about the Muslim's choice, Dawah to the non-Muslim or destruction. I started my talk by quoting a verse from the Holy Quran from Surah Al-Imran, chapter 3, verse 110. Allah says, "Kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijat lin-nas." Allah is calling us Muslims as khayra ummah, the best of people. Allah is calling us the best of people. Evolve the whole of mankind. Allah is giving us an honor and calling us Muslims as the best amongst the whole of mankind. Whenever there is honor, it is always followed up with the responsibility. There is no honor without responsibility. For example, in a school, the principal has got more honor than a teacher. Sitting on a backside to nothing. Let me give you an example. If in a school there is a senior student who is bullying a junior student, and the junior student says, "You're bullying me? Wait till I get my elder brother." And his elder brother happens to be a big hooligan in the school. That means he's telling the senior student, you better improve. You buzz off, otherwise I will teach you a lesson. When he says wait, it means he should not wait. He should buzz off, otherwise he will not a lesson. Similarly, Allah says, فَتَرَبَّصُوا wait, حَتَّى يَأْتِيَ اللَّهِ أَمْرِهِ, until Allah brings the most decision to you. وَاللَّهُ لَا يَعْلَمُ الْفَاسِقِينَ. Allah guides the fasiqeen. Allah is giving a warning to us Muslims. You know, many times you think, oh, I don't want to do dawah. Maybe if you are a rebel and your father is a non-Muslim, you don't want to do dawah to your father or to your son or to your brother or to your wife or husband or your relatives. Or you may think the wealth they have amassed, the business which you deal. If I do dawah with my clients, I will go loss in business. The housing which you live, you are afraid that you will lose the house you have. Allah says, if you love all these 8 things more than Allah, more than His Rasul, more than doing jihad in the way of Allah, Allah says, فَتَرَبَّصُوا wait, حَتَّى يَأْتِيَ اللَّهِ أَمْرِهِ وَاللَّهُ لَا يَعْلَمُ الْفَاسِقِينَ. Wait until Allah brings about His decision unto you, until Allah brings about His destruction unto you. Wallahu ya'lamu al-fasiqin. And Allah guides out the fasiqin. Allah says in Surah Muhammad, chapter number 47, verse number 38, وَإِن تَتَوَلَّوْا يَسْتَبْدِلْ قَوْمًا غَيْرَكُمْ ثُمَّ لَا يَكُونُ أَمْثَالَكُمْ. If you do not do your job, if you turn away from your duty, Allah will substitute in your place another people, and they will not be like you. And we know from the Quran that before the message was given to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who was an Arab, the message, most of the revelation came to the Jews. Most of the messengers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran, they are Jews. Allah had chosen them, but they did not do the job. They did not deliver the message. Allah said, why is that Allah? If you do not do your job, yes, coming there. Allah will substitute in your place another people, and they will not be like you. And Allah has His own law. When you do not follow His message, the people who you look down upon, Allah chooses them and makes them to sit on your head. The Jews, they look down upon the Arabs. And Allah, with the revelation of the Quran to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, an Arab, He elevated the Arabs and made them sit on the head of the Jews. Yes, stop them from there. If you do not do your job, Allah will substitute in your place another people. Summa lakin salihun, and they will not be like you. Now today, we Muslims are the chosen people. Are we doing the job? Are we delivering the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the non-Muslims? And if you do not do the job, if you do not deliver the message, Allah will substitute in the place another people, summa lakin salihun, and they will not be like you. If you look around us today, we Muslims, we are the most looked down upon people in the earth. Allah sent His revelation in the Quran and uplifted the Arabs. You know the Arabs, when the Quran was revealed, it was known as Yawm al-Jahiliyyah, the days of the ignorance. The Arabs used to do tawaf around the Kaaba naked. They were so jahil. Allah revealed the Quran and uplifted them. With the Quran, He uplifted the Arabs and the Muslims. But Allah says, if you do not do your job, Allah will substitute in the place another people, and they will not be like you. Today, if you look at the Muslims, we are 25% of the world population, more than 2 billion, from the 8 billion people. But everywhere we are being harassed. We are being looked down upon, we are being treated like doormat. We can't even open our mouth. And the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, there will be a time when the non-Muslims will pounce on the Muslims. So the Sahaba asked Rasulullah, will we be less in number? He said, no, we will be large number, but we will be like fraud. Large number, 25%. 2 billion Muslims, we are like fraud. We can't even open the mouth. Look at the state of the Muslims in the world today. Because we don't love Allah, we don't love Allah. We love the other people more than Allah. We are afraid of the kuffar more than Allah and His Rasul. Look at the state we are in today. We have the Quran, we have the Messenger, we have Allah with us. But everywhere we are being harassed. Allah gave us the black gold. We have the white with us. What are we doing? Because we are more afraid of the non-Muslims than Allah and His Rasul. Allah says, يَسْتَبْدِلْ قَوْمًا غَيْرَكُمْ ثُمَّ لَا يَنْصَرُكُمْ. If you do not do your job, Allah will substitute them with another people and they will not be like you. Allah says in Surah Jummah chapter number 62 verse number 5. The Jews were the chosen people. They were given the Mosaic law, but they did not deliver the message. They are like donkeys on whose back, but they understand it not. The Jews were the chosen people. They were asked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to deliver the message. They did not do it. They were proud of themselves. Allah gives the example, they are like donkeys on whose back are put tomes of books and they understand it not. I would like to ask you a simple question, very easy question to those here. Who do we love the most? We Muslims. Who do we love the most?
Allah.
Allah. Very good. Answer is perfectly right. You won't get an award for that. Basically, we Muslims, we love Allah maximum, the most, number one. More than our mother, more than our father, more than our son, more than our wife. Do we love him or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
MashaAllah. You ask any Muslim, he will say, we love Allah more than anyone in this world. More than our mother, more than our father, more than our wife, more than our children. We love him both. Without doubt. I'm asking you a second basic question. Suppose, when you have gone away for work from your home, and when you have gone to office, your neighbor, he abuses your mother. He uses foul language against your mother. He calls your mother with bad names. And when you come back home, and you come to know that your neighbor, without any reason, he has abused your mother, called your mother with used foul language against your mother. When you come back home, what will you do? What will you do when you come back and you come to know that your neighbor has abused your mother, used foul language against your mother without any reason? What will you do?
I do fight.
I do fight.
They strongly fight.
Hit him?
Yes.
MashaAllah. What will you do? Kill him? MashaAllah. You want to hit him? You want to kill him? Someone wants to break his neck? What will you do? What will you do? Huh?
Fight.
Huh? Break his neck. MashaAllah. Someone wants to hit him, someone wants to kill him, someone wants to break the neck, someone wants to break the leg. Let's see what Allah says in the Quran. Allah says in the Quran in Surah Maryam, chapter number 19, verse number 88 to 92. Allah says, وَقَالَ اتَّخَذَ الرَّحْمَنُ وَلَدًا. They say Christian. They say, وَقَالَ اتَّخَذَ الرَّحْمَنُ وَلَدًا. They say that Allah was gracious, has begotten a son. لَقَدْ جِئْتُمْ شَيْئًا إِدًّا. It is the biggest abuse. It is the most abominable thing you can say about Allah. Allah is telling us in the Quran, وَقَالَ اتَّخَذَ الرَّحْمَنُ وَلَدًا. They say, the Christians say that they are telling Allah was gracious that begotten a son. لَقَدْ جِئْتُمْ شَيْئًا إِدًّا. Indeed, you have given the biggest abuse to Allah. You have said the most abominable thing against Allah. تَكَادُ السَّمَاوَاتُ يَتَفَطَّرْنَ مِنْهُ. If the sky had feeling, it would have burst open. وَتَنْشَقُ الْأَرْضُ. The earth would have split asunder. وَتُخَرُّ الْجِبَالُ هَدًّا. And the mountains would have fallen out to utter ruin. Allah is crying in the Quran and telling us that when anyone says Allah has begotten a son, it is the biggest abuse. It is the most abominable thing you can say about Allah. If the sky had feeling, the sky would have burst open. If the earth had feeling, the earth would have split asunder. If the mountain had feeling, the mountain would have fallen out to utter ruin. But to us Muslims, nothing is happening. Every day, our non-Muslim friends, our non-Muslim colleagues, in the school, in the university, in the office, they are abusing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our Christian friends, our Hindu friends, they are saying Allah has begotten a son. And we Muslims, we can't even open our mouth. We say we love Allah more than everyone in the world. More than our mother, more than our father, more than our wives, more than our husband, more than our sons. But do we actually mean it? When someone wants to abuse my mother, wants to use foul language against my mother, I want to hit him, I want to kill him, I want to break his leg, I want to break his neck. And every day, our non-Muslim friends, our non-Muslim colleagues, our non-Muslim neighbors, they are abusing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are saying Allah has begotten a son, and we can't even open our mouth. What an irony. We say we love Allah more than our mother, more than our father, more than our wife, more than our son, more than our children. Do we actually mean it? I'm not telling you to go and hit him. I'm not telling you to go and break his arm. I'm not telling you to go and break his neck. I'm not telling you to go and kill him. I'm only telling you to open your mouth. Tell him what you are saying is wrong. I'm not telling you to hit him, to break his neck, or to break his leg, or to kill him.